Hey guys, so recently I was tested out of meat. Um, Something routine, used to, not a big deal. Um, Never in a million years would I have thought that it would come back with a positive result. To say that I was devastated is an understatement. Um, but, there were just a lot of things going through my head. Most of all, when I first read it, was confusion. So I guess I want to be, I don't, I want everybody to understand, what's going on. First, I want to, make sure that everyone's aware of what happened with me. Can happen to anyone. And, kind of, everybody knows to, check your supplements, work with reputable supplement companies. Don't do a bunch of switching. Don't do, I stay away from any samples. I'd hope that anyone competing at USAPL level or any, drug tested federation understands things like that. But there's things that I didn't know that I then learned, unfortunately, after the fact that I want to kind of pass along to everyone else. So the test was positive for Ostarine. It is a SARM. I read a lot about it. Technically, I'm not going to tell you what a SARM is. You can look it up. I'll put some links. Because I'm no expert on that end of the spectrum. It's something, that it's not a steroid. It's newer, and it's an issue with it being found in supplements, and not being on labels. One, if it's a supplement company that, could have possibly just, there are companies out there that have put it in stuff knowingly, and just don't put it on the label because it is a research product. It's not, supplements aren't regulated by the FDA. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm all over the place, I know. Supplements are not, regulated by the FDA, so things of this nature can get in there. People can put them on there, not disclose it, and get a slap on the wrist at most, really, for having that in there, obviously. And then there's the possibility that manufacturers manufacture this for other things, because, apparently it's okay outside of the U.S., and apparently, even though it's not for human consumption, obviously people get a hold of it, and it is in things and on labels. There's definitely, you want to check for them, in anything you take. This particular one, I believe, there's a couple different functions, I guess, that it serves, and one is, I guess, retaining lean muscle while cutting, and it also has some, from my understanding, some ligament repair properties or something of that nature. As I said, there's more stuff. I'm going to put some articles down below on the problem with finding these in products, or cross-contamination possibly, or just to be on the lookout for these, for this Ostarine ingredient. There's other names that it goes by. I can say that all of the supplements that I was taking, none of those were on there. They are on the WADA list, and that is one thing I've always checked against, the WADA approved or banned substances list. I'll link it below again. Most of us know about that. There are some other sites one is Informed Choice, which I did not know about, and then there's another one, I don't remember the name of it, that you can go on and check. They have supplements, on there that go through rigorous process of having lot numbers of theirs tested, and so that they know that the things that they're putting out their door are safe and approved. Let's see, what else did I want to say here? Apparently this is an issue. There's a few articles on it, one in particular that, this is being found. There was a triathlete, Olympic level triathlete, that was found having this in their system. I think there may have been 2 of them, but it actually, they come to find out it was in their electrolytes, of all things. Yeah. There's also, I found out, a supplement 411 link. Again, I will put it below. I'm trying to, I'll put everything kind of together that I found out and researched after, that hopefully will help you to know ahead of time things that I was unaware of. Had I known, I would have checked harder on some of the products that I take. Everything is pretty routine, your whey, your creatine, let's see, pre-workout, very mild pre-workout, vitamins, that's another thing. You don't know if it's vitamins, supplements that way. You don't know if that was anywhere cross-contaminated. So, fish oil, chondroitin, cosamine, chondroitin, whatever. And then the other things that I have taken are yohimbamine and ZMA by another company. I can't say where it came from on those. All those, all the companies I've looked up, I've tried to contact some of them. Others, I tried to contact all of them. Some of them got back to me. Others, not a word. I had to kind of, so it's very pricey. On my own accord, I would have to have all of my supplements tested. We're talking a minimum of $1,200 per supplement to have them lab tested through a process to prove which one it came from. I would love to know. Unfortunately, I cannot afford to do that. I would like to know, one, for myself, for my personal and for others, but unfortunately I can't afford $8-10 grand to run all my stuff through. So I had to let the USAPL national office know that I could not afford this, and that, we all know that we're responsible for what we put in our bodies. That is, part of, being educated. That's why I want to get this out there. Just when you think that you kind of put too much trust in, this is, I do. I look at, companies and, they're made in America. They're good, practice manufacturer, or good manufacturer practice. I don't know, GMP, I think it is on their thing. All these things I try and take into consideration if I'm adding anything to my daily regimen. But, unless they are really on that, that informed choice or one of those lists, or, you have to do your footwork. You really need to be careful, because if they are on those lists, then, that's another, a great thing, that you, that is, you have that in your corner. You can take that and give the certifications to USAPL, so that is taken into consideration. I'm not exactly sure if that alleviates all, or if they would still want to test lot numbers of your supplements. But anyway, besides the point, you really just need to be informed and not just trust that, this is a, company that is reputable. Like I said, it can happen, sadly. I'm faced right now, obviously not on the world team, or, on the national team. I'm going to Worlds this year. And I don't know how long of a suspension that I'm looking at, from, everything that I've read and all the bylaws from WADA, where it appears that the least would be 2 and the most would be 4. It sucks. It just really does. I just never, really in a million years thought I'd be in this place. Thought, it's just something that, is within my control, obviously, because it's stuff that it came from something I took, obviously unknowingly, with this product in it. But you can take better precautions, and I wanted to get that out there to everyone, to please take better precautions. It's not, the USAPL holds these standards. I expect them to. We all are here to adhere by them. I chose to lift in the USAPL because I was a natural lifter, or I am a natural lifter. And, I wanted an even playing field, and as it should be, everyone is held to that standard. I don't expect, it sucks, that this is the situation, that, I'm faced with, but they have a responsibility to, uphold that standard, and I understand that. Still at a loss for words. Please inform yourselves. I will put articles down in the comments, as I said, on, some of the articles I read on this happening, and problems with this, finding this Ostarine more and more now in products, and also some links to help you research the products that you use. Please take a look at them. Thank you.